I'm Dr. Meenakshi Gadge. I'm pulmonologist practicing since 28 years, treating various lung diseases. I am also consulting patients online across the country. I treat COVID, post-COVID and non-COVID lung diseases. Today we are facing a grave situation because of the second wave of pandemic. The numbers are exponentially increasing. Health systems are overloaded with work. All the health workers, they are working overtime and they are mentally as well as physically exhausted. There is shortage of emergency medicines, test kits and oxygen. Because of the shortage of the doctors, the workload on every system is there. Just now I got a call that one of my friend is managing 78 indoor patients with just the help of 2 doctors. So you can imagine the amount of pressure all health workers they are facing at this moment. I am sure this condition is there in various places in our country. As a pulmonologist, I would like to give some important tips which will help us to overcome this challenge and we can behave like a responsible citizen. So use of SMS, that is use of sanitizer or soap water to use to wash the hand, use of mask and social distancing. It has been observed that people are not using good quality masks. The masks are worn out, they are short, they will not cover your nose or your mouth together. People they pull down their mask when they are talking, which is very dangerous, or if they are very loose fitting. So I suggest to use a good quality mask, usually a N95 mask. If you are working, if you are coming in contact with people, use 2 masks, one surgical mask and one N95 mask above that. Second thing, don't panic. Do not rush in panic for various investigations repeatedly. Do not do repeated blood tests and CT scan chest. If you are exposing yourself to lot of radiation, it is not good for your health. So I would recommend take an appointment online or in person with your doctor and consult him and follow his or her advice. Next important thing is about monitoring yourself to understand the progress of the disease. So keep a watch on your fever and your SpO2 level. SpO2, that is the oxygen level, can be measured with the help of pulse oximeter. You have to calculate or see the pulse oximeter reading before and after 6 minutes of walk test. If it is less than 94%, then you have to report to your treating doctor. Next important point is about a vaccination. Believe in vaccination 100% because at present we don't have any other option in hand. It has been seen that many people they are not in favor of vaccination because they feel that it is not effective, it is not safe, or even if you take a vaccination, you can become positive. Now, up to some extent this is right because any vaccine cannot give you 100% efficacy. But side effects with vaccination, they are very minor. They are not life-threatening. They are very safe that way. And even if you become positive, you can have a milder form of disease. So, your admission to the hospital, your oxygen requirement, your damages to various organs can be avoided if you vaccinate yourself. And secondly, the serious complications like death can be avoided only with the help of vaccination. The last and not the least, a very important point is keeping yourself healthy. Now for me, I always believe in having optimum health with the help of having nutritious food, doing daily exercise as per your choice, taking sufficient rest, 6 to 8 hours of rest is important, and last, keeping your mind positive. So friend, I feel that together, if we follow all these things, we can fight this battle together and we can win over. Thank you.